Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another MapleStory video. I am here doing the Root Abyss bosses with my friend Yotam and just running through them, and it's always a good time to do some boss runs with your friends. I know I've done this before on my channel, these Root Abyss bosses, but I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and revisit them. It's been a while, so of course they're a lot easier right now, but they're definitely still a lot of fun. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've been thinking a little bit. Oh no, DaBoki has been thinking, I know, but it's becoming to that time of year, the end of the year, where people like to look back a little bit, think about some of their accomplishments, some of their failures, of course, make new goals, that whole cliche New Year's resolution, but you know what, I think it's super important that we kind of remember that we must look back in order to look forward. I have talked about this topic in some of my previous videos, and I wanted to go ahead and revisit it because I've been kind of struggling a little bit on this thing about looking back because, I'm afraid to live in the past, right? We always wanting to live in the present, make sure that we don't play the what if games, but we need to remember that we have to look back in order to remember some of our experiences that we've had to help us be more successful in the future. It really sucks sometimes, when I'm just like thinking back about like some of the changes that I could have made or some of the better choices that I could have made, or what if I did this, and you start to get in that really weird loop. So I'm gonna be super nerdy for a second or two, but please, I hope you guys will forgive me, but I'm gonna relate it to MapleStory or in video games in general. So we play the game, and then we are faced with this boss. A boss is in front of us and we're about to tackle this boss, and we're thinking to ourselves, can we take down this big pig? But then we look back, right? We have to kind of think back about what we have made. So alright, so we made this new bow, we made these new enhancements, this armor, we ate this power potato, all this experience is accumulating, like we can take this pig, and then you go and you dominate that thing. And that's kind of like life, right? We have to kind of think about these situations in the future that are coming up as these bosses that are facing us, and we have to think back about, alright, what have we done to prepare ourselves? These experiences and challenges that we've overcome in the past, this is the things that we need to think about, that what we have done, what have we learned from the past, what have we gained from that in order to tackle this boss. Because sometimes we forget, right? Especially when the new year comes along, we think about these problems, these situations, and we run into the same loop. Maybe we're avoiding the boss, we're avoiding the problem, but really we're well equipped to tackle on these problems that we're faced with. So I know it was kind of nerdy, it was kind of weird, probably really lame, but I just want to go and talk out loud a little bit with you guys. It's always helpful for me, you guys don't know, because I love talking with you guys about just random stuff, situations that come up, but I hope it did help you guys out a little bit just to think back, about what you have accomplished, some of the good things, some of the bad things, and it's really important that we don't forget about those things that have happened to us, especially the bad things. We kind of tend to want to forget about the bad things, but we need to remember them so that they don't keep repeating over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and still staying tuned. Another year is approaching that you guys have been watching my videos, or maybe it's the first time you're watching my videos and you're like, who is this weirdo? But anyways, that weirdo is DaBoki. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.